Hello and welcome to the $1 Million Marketing Machine. Now we're going to go over a massive amount of information here for you very quickly, so sit tight, turn off your TV, turn off your cell phone, and close all the other windows on your computer because you're going to want to stay 100% focused on what you're going to learn here in the next few minutes. We also have some very special bonuses with a real world value of $3,000 to $8,000 that I'm going to share with you here just a little bit later. Now the bottom line is today we're going to show you a very simple and fully automated system that has people from all over the world sending myself and many other people in our organization $3,500 and $6,500 cashier's checks almost daily. What we're going to cover in detail is how we came up with the $1 Million Marketing Machine, the exact steps that are in it, and why it works 100% of the time. Even if you're brand new to a computer and you have zero business experience, our marketing machine works for 100% of the people who utilize it properly. And we're going to show you a lot of proof and documentation from average folks just like you and me that are having success with us in our worldwide organization, and how you can get started this week immediately making money. First of all, this is not multi-level marketing or one of those gifting or pyramid network marketing companies, and let me make this crystal clear. You won't be bothering your friends, your family, church members, people at your job, or anyone else you know. There's zero need to market to friends, family, and associates or anything like that. There's zero selling, pitching, explaining, or closing skills needed with us either. And this is definitely not lotions or potions, weight loss juices, vitamins, or anything like what you've seen in the past. It's not a complicated internet marketing scheme. You don't need 5,000 Facebook friends or a popular YouTube channel or anything like that. You don't need to belong to a large group of online people, and there's zero lists needed, which means you don't have to have a giant Rolodex or hundreds of contacts to make money immediately this week with this opportunity. Now real quickly, I want to share with you the background of the $1 Million Marketing Machine. I want to tell you where it came from, why it works, and why it works so well for everyone who uses it. Now the founders of the $1 Million Marketing Machine, myself included, were some of the top trainers and income earners in the home-based business arena. We're definitely not one-hit wonders. We've spoken at many of the top home business training events and seminars, and we've trained a lot of the household names in the home business arena. We've built systems that are proven to replicate success with many different products with various price points from $47 all the way up to products for selling over $20,000. Our systems work for very specific reasons, and it's proven by our over 20 years of doing this with a very strong and successful track record of helping thousands of people become financially free. Now what I'm going to share with you over the next few minutes is the exact system that we're all using today to bring in $3,500 and $6,500 cashier's checks sent to us almost daily direct to our home offices. By using various direct response marketing techniques that we've developed and learned over the years here, we've made as much as just over $41,000 all the way up to almost $75,000 in a single week utilizing the formula I'm going to show you here in this webinar. We did this by building automatic prospect filtering direct response sales funnels where people and prospects chase us and they actually ask us to join our business. Now, using the formulas we've developed and learned from our years of operating our own direct response marketing companies, we've been the #1 earners in 6 different companies, and we've broken all company sales records in those companies. So now it's time to crank up your focus and attention because we're going to jump right into it now. I'm going to show you a lot of folks that are doing very well because of this automated secret formula. Now when putting this system together, we got together for several mastermind sessions because we wanted to build a system that was the most efficient and most profitable mixture of our many years of experience in this industry. Now what we did, we shared our most successful strategies. We put them all together into one system. We tested and tweaked the system until it produced maximum profits. Now, as a result of all this testing, is the $1 Million Marketing Machine that you're learning about here today. This machine is the exact system you'll be using to create the amazing results that we're going to talk about here. Now, we all knew what we wanted in the system, but more importantly, we had definite ideas about what we didn't want. This is what we didn't want in our system. We didn't want to work with uncommitted people. We didn't want to babysit, spoon feed, and handhold people and then have our income depending on someone else's long-term commitment and production, or maybe someday we were going to get a residual check or some huge bonus check or something like that. The other thing, and this was big, we didn't want to sit behind a desk staring at a computer all day. Time freedom and location flexibility were very important and non-negotiable. And we didn't want to pressure, sell, convince, or close people. We wanted people calling us ready to start. So the $1 Million Marketing Machine was built from the ground up to make one thing happen for everybody who uses it: the ability to work less and make more. Now, here's a few people using the system that are making more and working less using our team and our organization.
Hey, my name is Wes from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm coming to you from my office here, and I just want to say congratulations for checking out the $1 Million Marketing Machine. It's one of the best decisions that I've ever made, and I did that back in October of 2012. Still working the opportunity today and absolutely love it. My worst month in this business has been $7,000 in commissions, with my best month so far being $23,000. That absolutely changed my financial well-being and is the reason why I'm still working the opportunity today, because it's so effective. Our lead generation techniques, our team support, which we have weekly trainings, our closing center, which closes sales for you, and our personal development and business training courses, which is the MDMM product. That's what I start my day off every morning with, is getting that mindset right in order to take care of my business and make sales and have the right mindset in doing so. So welcome aboard to the $1 Million Marketing Machine. My name is Wes, and we look forward to having you.
Now, a couple of details here. The education you're about to get here is priceless, folks, and it can quickly catapult you to the top income earner level, to the top 1% of the money earners in the world today, like myself and a lot of the other people that are working within our organization. And it can happen for you very, very quickly if you use this system and apply our methods. Not only am I going to show you my exact $1 Million Marketing Machine and how to use it, I'm going to build a case for you. I'm going to show you the evidence of exactly why and exactly how each of the components and ingredients work within the formula, and I'll show you the documentation to back it all up. I want to make sure you really get it. My job today is that when this webinar is over, you're going to have a complete understanding of the $1 Million Marketing Machine, and you're going to have complete confidence that this is a system that will work for you. Now, let's go over some components real quickly. Now, these are external components of a successful business. I want to share with you what went into the creation of this formula. It's something you really need to apply. You might want to jot these down and take some notes, because you need to have these components in any business model that you're going to work with. First of all, you have to have an expanding market to sell to regardless of your product, a growing market with lots of potential prospects. You need to have a simple and effective marketing system that even a person with no experience can use immediately. And here's the big thing: it has to allow them to experience immediate success. You have to have the right timing in the marketplace, plus you need a unique product to maximize your upfront profits. And finally, you have to have the proper income leverage by implementing the efforts of other people properly. You should apply these 5 points to any business that you're looking at. Let's talk about the expanding market. Who do you think is the biggest expanding market you could possibly market any product or business opportunity to right now? Well, I'll tell you, it's the baby boomers. People born between 1946 and 1964. There's 74 million baby boomers in the United States alone, and over 1 billion worldwide. Now, baby boomers have created the biggest trends in history, and they've made more millionaires and billionaires than any other market category or demographic in the history of the world. You might be a baby boomer yourself. I mean, there's only 1 billion of us. So let's take a look at some of the baby boomer trends. Baby food. That's a product that barely existed in stores until the baby boomers wanted it. Now billions and billions of jars are sold every year. How about real estate? The biggest increase in the number of housing units in the history of the world, the 70s, 80s, and 90s, were baby boomers buying homes for their growing families. But now the baby boomers are getting ready to retire, so they've started a new trend, and they have different needs now. So what are the baby boomers' biggest needs right now? Well, their biggest need right now is financial security for retirement, and I might be speaking directly to you when I say this. We've all seen what happened to most people's 401ks and all the other retirement accounts that they've had. They've got all but wiped out in the last few years. And here's the bottom line. I don't care if you're 25 or 65. Baby boomers need money right now for retirement. Social Security, Medicare, it's not going to pay or cover their bills, and they know it, and I know it. So you've got this huge demographic of over 1 billion people worldwide that say they need money right now, and they need a financial lifeline. They want and need a business opportunity, an opportunity where they can make money fast, especially going into the next 10 or 15 years. That's why the business opportunity market is skyrocketing right now, more popular than ever, and that's because of the baby boomers. So let's go into the most important component of the $1 Million Marketing Machine, and that's marketing a big ticket, top tier opportunity program and getting paid up front. You don't want to wait for some long-term promise of residual income someday. Again, marketing a high-ticket item that produces huge upfront profits with additional hands-off profits from recurring sales. And here's why. Because it's easier right now with this marketplace and with this economy for us to make 5 figures and even 6 figures a month, and I'm going to prove that to you. It's a lot less hassle and stress. I'm going to show you that too. And the time commitment and workload is less, and we're getting paid much more, and I'll prove that to you as well. It's the exact opposite of what most people would think, right? Now, if you look at most people that are struggling in debt, up to their eyeballs and broke, just watch what they're doing and do the exact opposite, and you'll probably be on the right track. That's what I teach my team. Now, first, a warning. The business opportunity market in the past 12 to 18 months has changed radically and dramatically because of this new trend. And the new trend is this. Small ticket opportunities are not working like they used to. MLM, the get-rich-quick affiliate programs that are all over, saturating the internet, they work for a while, but they're not working like they used to because there's just too many of them out there. There's oversaturation of all those $47, $97 ebook things and cheap affiliate programs that you can get on the internet, and they're just not working like they used to. I'm sure you've seen some of these internet marketing millionaires, and they're selling these ebooks and these low-price things, and you're thinking to yourself, well, it must be working. They're doing it, right? Well, I've got a huge surprise for you. They might be able to make money on these cheap little programs because they have maybe 1 million people on their email list. So the small ticket program for average folks just getting involved in a home-based business industry, it doesn't work anymore. You need something that doesn't need a huge list, and none of these small ticket deals can compare to a big ticket program paying huge upfront commissions, and I'm going to prove that to you too. You know what else is true? Most big-time gurus and the leaders, they don't want you to find this out, and I'm going to show you proof that what I'm saying is 100% accurate. Here's the truth. 99% of the business opportunity industry leaders never, ever talk about this. Okay, this is inside information, real-life evidence that top earners have been hiding from you all these years. Very few business leaders in this industry have the guts to ever share this information with you. Now, like I said, they've been hiding it from you all these years, and let's look at the evidence. This is Bob, who just recently worked within one of these small ticket programs, and actually they made $100 per sale, which is pretty much on the high end of the low ticket. Now, Bob made 43 sales. That's great. That's awesome. But he only made $4,300. That's absolutely ridiculous. With our opportunity, he would have made a bare minimum of $21,500. That's if all 43 people came in at the lowest level. Minimum $21,500 with the exact same 43 signups. Now, here's the other issue I have with low-ticket programs. Guess what? They attract flaky, non-committed people, and it requires a lot more effort and a lot more work and time to work with these people, which means a lot more stress, and it's definitely not as fun, and I'm going to prove that to you as well. Now, here's Ryan, 27 sales. He only made $2,700 for the whole month for all that work, for 27 sales. With our program, again, If everyone came in at the lowest level, those 27 people, he would have made over $13,000. Now here's a picture of his actual downline. Did all this work, low commissions up front, but they promised him all the long-term residual income, right? Month 2, 3, 6, 12, 14, whatever. Well, he did make $2,700 his first month from the 27 sales. But guess how much money he made from those 27 sales his second month? His residual check was $68. Absolutely horrible. That's ridiculous. Now, why did he only make $68 his second month? Because people drop out of these low-price programs within 30 to 60 days because they're not generating the income they need. They're not generating the income, and they're not seeing any residuals, so they drop out. That's the dirty little secret of low-ticket programs. The truth is, there is no residual income for the average person just getting started. Small ticket equals major frustration. Here's another one, 22 sales. This guy made just over $2,400. He would have made a bare minimum of $11,000 working with us with those same 22 sales. Bare minimum. It's just absolutely amazing what's happened in the home-based business industry over the past few years. So listen, you've been warned and you've seen the evidence and the documentation here. So what should you do? Is there a solution? Absolutely. Stop doing what doesn't work anymore. If you're working one of those MLM companies and you're not making enough money, or you're working a small ticket or one of those get-rich affiliate schemes, stop. Just stop that junk. Or listen, if you've been wanting to get started but you haven't, stop procrastinating. Get off the couch and do something and start your new business. Get involved with an opportunity, paying upfront commission, and make some things happen immediately. Stop waiting for years to make your real money. If you step up your game, I promise you'll start earning what you're worth. Start making a year's worth of income in a month, make a month's worth of income in a couple of days, and you do that by getting paid big money from each and every sale up front, not waiting for your money down the road at some point from the residual pipe dream that never happens. It's time for you to get paid now. Now here's a question for you, and I'm going to admit it's a stupid question, but if you had a marketing machine that would produce commissions without fail, and you had to decide whether you made a $100 commission or a $3,500 commission or even a $6,500 commission, what would you choose to make? Well, for those of you that answered 3,500 or 6,500, well, good for you. And those that answered 100, I wish you luck in your small ticket program, and you can click off the webinar and leave right now. So if you want to make the big commissions and you're still here, there's only 2 reasons why you wouldn't choose a program like ours, why you wouldn't choose a big ticket opportunity, something where you could make 3,500 or 6,500 per sale, and here it is. Number 1, you don't feel confident that you can find qualified prospects willing to send you $3,500 or $6,500 for our products and program. That's not a problem. I have that covered for you, and we're going to go over that in just a minute. Or number 2, you don't feel confident you can personally sell a $3,500 or $6,500 product or program. I mean, you might be brand new to business or you have no sales skills. Well, that's okay. I don't ever want you to personally try to sell this. I'm going to do it for you. It's not an issue if you have no sales skills here. I'm going to make all your sales for you, literally. I'll make all your sales for you, and I'm going to show you how I do that with this formula. So listen, what would you do if you knew for sure you were going to make $20,000 this month? You knew for sure without a shadow of a doubt you'd make some things happen, and you'd get yourself motivated, and that's exactly the kind of confidence that this information is going to give you today. You'll know for sure in just a few more minutes that you can plug into a system just like this, and you can have that $20,000 per month. Now let's talk about marketing. How I generate 3,000 to 3,500 qualified prospects every day with my formula, and I'm going to give you the exact same resources and methods that I use every day, and the same resources all of our leaders and big money earners use every day to find qualified and targeted prospects each day. You see, through trial and error, we figured it all out here. We've been able to market millions of dollars in products, make millions of dollars in profits for ourselves, as well as the people fortunate enough to be in our organizations by this one simple method that I'm going to tell you about right now. I'm going to tell you this, and please hear me. The only lead that you should ever generate, the only lead you should ever work is a business opportunity buyer lead, and here's why. It's somebody who's already been in a business opportunity. It's somebody who's already paid money, has already made some type of financial commitment to be involved with a business opportunity, and they're not just tire-kicking, looky-loo wannabes. These are real prospects, they're real entrepreneurs, and they understand some things. So what do they understand? They understand the importance and the reasons of why they should have a home-based business, and we know they understand it because they already have one. You don't have to convince them that they need a home business, and they already have a lot of skills that will apply nicely to the right opportunity. So they know what to do, which means less training and explaining for us. And listen to this, on any given day, there are hundreds of thousands of entrepreneurs that are open for a better stream of income or a second stream of income. Actually, there's over 180,000 people each and every week that are switching to a new or a different opportunity from what they're currently doing. So you're saying, oh, okay, great, you've convinced me. I believe home business buyers are the only lead that I should ever work. So where do you find all these great qualified leads of home-based business buyers? Well, that's a great question, and let me answer it for you. We use a very simple, easy-to-use software program that generates thousands of leads in about 30 minutes. Even for someone computer challenged, this program, it downloads right off the internet, and within 5 minutes, you're generating leads like an expert. It's a click of a couple buttons. In 5 minutes, you're a lead generating machine. Now, I don't care if you're brand new at a computer, can barely send an email, or if you two-finger hunt and peck type like me, you can use this software, and within 5 minutes, you're a lead generating machine. Then once you have this software, guess what? All of your leads are free. Now take a look at that. These are leads I did a search for earlier. 5,000 leads in under 45 minutes. We also have a couple of other lead programs that we use that generate great results. Here's a couple of screenshots. Now, I don't know if you can see or not, but it's over 1,000 leads, and that took 5 minutes. 1,000 leads in 5 minutes. Now, remember, we're going to give you these automatic lead generating machines as a bonus when you join us at one of our qualifying levels. Now, this method is awesome too. If I'm getting a little lazy or if I'm on vacation, hey, vacation shouldn't mean your income stops, right? I made a lot of money while I was vacationing last summer because we also have a full service company that actually uses the software for you, and they actually acquire the leads and drive them through your system, through your sales funnel for a small fee. We have a couple of automatic lead choices that I actually use each and every day. And if you're someone who doesn't want to do the work to generate all those leads for yourself, you can hire our full service company to do it for you. So what are you going to do with all those leads? Well, obviously you're going to make some money with them, and this is how. Let me tell you about something called the 1/3, 1/3, 1/3 rule of home-based businesses, guys. Remember that batch of 5,000 leads that we just created with the software? Well, 1/3 of those people, hey, they like their business and they're not interested in ours, and that's okay. Not everyone's going to be interested in our company. But 1/3 of those people, they're going to be open to adding another income stream to their portfolio, especially one like this where they can automatically, hands off, they can make $3,500 to $6,500 per sale. And how about this? Another 1/3 of those folks out of the 5,000, they've already quit their current business. They didn't like it, they weren't making enough money, it was too hard, and they're looking for something else right now. So that means a full 2/3 of the thousands and thousands of free leads that you can generate every day, they're open for a new opportunity right now, today. I guarantee working this many leads every day, I locate at least 1 to 2 people that are fed up with low retention rates. The people are fed up with adult babysitting. They're fed up with the small bonus checks that don't match their efforts. They're looking for a much easier way to make 5 figures a month, and guess what? I'm not going to talk about how you contact these people one at a time. That's ridiculous. I'm going to work all these leads in about 20 minutes flat, and here's how. This is how we contact all those qualified prospects automatically. We have a secret auto dialing phone system that automatically contacts your leads for you, And here's how it works. In the back office of your own $1 Million Marketing Machine website, and we'll talk about the back office in a second here, but in that back office, we have an auto dialing phone system already in place, and all those free leads that you generated with the software, they get plugged into your auto dialing phone system, and that phone system is going to dial all those leads for you all at once. It dials all 3,000, 3,500 leads in about 20 minutes, and the system automatically plays a 30-second teaser message that gets those prospects curious about our Secrets of the Wealthy webinar, and it's going to send them directly to your own personal $1 Million Marketing Machine website that has your contact information on it. Now, you probably got here today because you received one of our automated phone calls. You got curious about our opportunity, and that's what this message does in 30 seconds. It makes people curious, and when you have this system, it'll send your prospects that you generated for free to your own personalized $1 Million Marketing Machine website. Now, we also have a second method of hands-free marketing, and this method, it's totally optional, but it does go hand in hand with our auto dialer, but it is optional. But I do have to let you know about this method as well because it works so well. It's our proven postcards. Now listen, these postcards bring in thousands of dollars every single day for our members. Now, postcards, what they do, they give your prospects something to hold in their hand, and it continually reminds them to go back to the website. Now, prospects still hold on to these cards for months. Now, you can send these out yourself, or you can do what I do. I hire a company to do it. And hey, you probably don't want to address a bunch of postcards, put the stamps on them, and then drop them off at the post office. I don't want to do that either, so you won't have to. We have a 100% turnkey, full-service direct mail house in your $1 Million Marketing Machine back office. Now, obviously, I can't show you the actual postcards here. We can't show them to the general public. We have to keep them confidential and for our members only, but these postcards pull like crazy and get people to your website and get people to this webinar. Now, what we just went over is $1 million information, generating free leads and then contacting them automatically. This is how you leverage your time for maximum profits. Now, that postcard method, like I said, it's totally optional. And many of our most successful members, they've never sent out one postcard, and they never will. I'm only including it because I promise to give you all of my exact methods, and I like postcard marketing. So with the $1 Million Marketing Machine system, there's no more cold calling prospects one at a time. Who wants to cold call anyway? Instead, you contact thousands of prospects at the same time. Plus, no more one-on-one presentations. The webinar does it for you. No more chasing prospects. They're going to call you. It's time to have prospects chasing you, and with the $1 Million Marketing Machine, that's what happens for you. This is your website. You're going to get your very own $1 Million Marketing Machine website that sends your prospects to this webinar. It has your contact information on it, but it gets them onto this exact webinar. And guess what? Our system sends your prospects automatic follow-up email messages from you. Again, we wrote them, but they have your contact information on them and your website on them. These email messages remind them to get back on this webinar. Once they get to this webinar, I'm going to do all the selling and explaining for you, informing your prospects about the entire program, the opportunity, and the extreme money aspects of our big ticket program. Then after the webinar is over, I'm going to send them back to you, ready to buy, ready to send you a $3,500 or a $6,500 cashier's check. They're going to send you a cashier's check after this webinar does all the selling and explaining for you. What could be any simpler? Listen, I don't care what your background is, for construction worker, housewife, blue collar, white collar, factory worker, or farmer. I don't care what your educational background is. High school dropout, college graduate, doctorate degree. You can do this, bottom line, because of the simplicity of this system. I mean, look at the simplicity of this system. You'll have the lead generating software generating thousands of leads for you every day, absolutely free. You'll automatically contact these people at the voice broadcast. The leads that are interested, they're going to go to your $1 Million Marketing Machine website. They're going to opt in, they're going to fill out a form, and they're automatically going to be sent professionally written follow-up emails automatically from you, and they're going to get on this information webinar just like you're doing right now, where I'm going to do all the selling and explaining for you. Your prospects, after they watch the webinar, they're going to send you the cashier's checks for $3,500 or $6,500 once they decide to get started. Now, we also have team leaders who will actually get on the phone and follow up with your prospects, answer their questions, and then walk them through the enrollment process so you don't have to. This is an amazing benefit. This system is a professionally designed sales funnel with the best marketing tools the industry has to offer. This is an incredible amount of leverage with me doing all the selling and explaining for you. And the experts, they always have the best tools, and they always use maximum leverage to get more done with less time. Now you do the leads for free. You initially contact them using the voice broadcast system. They turn into prospects when they visit your webinar, and they come out the other end with $3,500 and $6,500 that they send to you. That's our simple, simplistic marketing formula. Now, this is element number 3 of our secret formula, and that's zero selling for you. Now, I've sold millions of dollars worth of products using this method, and so have many people in our organization here. But I don't want you to try and ever sell this marketing program by yourself. Allow me to do it for you. In every $3,500 or $6,500 package that I sell for you, you're going to keep 100% of that money. Can't be any simpler, can it? Now, in my 20 plus years of doing this, I've discovered something. You, your prospects, everyone else, including me, we all only have one question in mind when we're looking at a new money-making business or business opportunity. And if you can answer yes to that one question they have, you're going to have an enrollment, a sale, and money in your pocket. So all you have to do is answer yes to that one simple question, and I'm going to give you that question in just a second.
Hey, it's Bob here with the $1 Million Marketing Machine. And I want to give a little testimonial about our business today and what it means to me. Well, this business pays for my oldest daughter's college education. It pays for my youngest daughter's private high school education. Oh, my wife got a brand new car. We paid cash for her, and we've been on countless trips. Now, I don't tell you this to impress you, but to impress upon you that everybody here is on the same level playing field. I don't care if you have a 4th grade education or a Harvard education. Just plug into our site. It's automated. No selling, no explaining, no convincing ever, and that's why everyone loves it. I don't care what your advertising budget looks like. We'll show you where to advertise for free on the internet. We'll show you how to voice broadcast. We'll show you how to send postcards out, how to email, how to send small ads on the internet. It's all right there. Ladies and gentlemen, plug into the system and be successful. Because if you keep doing what you're doing today, you're going to keep getting what you were getting yesterday tomorrow. Thanks a lot and make it a great day.
Remember that one question I was talking about? One question that everyone has, that we all have about business? Can I do this? Can you do it? Of course you can do it. I mean, how simple can this be? We couldn't make it any simpler of a system. It's a complete turnkey, simple system that new folks have been plugging into and making money in their first week, and that's why our results are so amazing. It's because of the simplicity. Now here's our simple system once again. The generation of leads from the software is absolutely free, or you can have our lead generation company generating the leads for you every day. Your choice. Your prospects, they opt into your website and receive automatic follow-up letters. Your prospects, then they join the webinar where I do all the selling and explaining for you. They'll watch the webinar and then send you a cashier's check for $3,500 or $6,500. Then team leaders will actually get on the phone and follow up with your prospects, answer their questions, and walk them through the enrollment process so you don't have to. Once again, this is an amazing benefit. Now, we've built this type of standalone system for several business leaders in the industry, just the marketing system and the marketing funnel, and we sold it to them for over $7,000, and that's just the system without any products or services attached to it. Leaders know the value of a system like this, and they're going to pay to have it built for them. So what we've done for you is combine our proven system that we sold for over $7,000 to other people, and we put it together with an incredible income opportunity as well as a fantastic product line. Again, here are some people who like our system and like our product line. Now, we don't have time to list all the testimonies and all the results that everyone's having all over the country and actually all over the world with our program, but we just want to give you a little more proof.
Hey, it's Bill, and I want to talk to you about the $1 Million Money Machine. I'm coming to you from South Florida. This is my backyard. I just want to let you know that there is a business in the $1 Million Money Machine that can allow you to replace your current income, actually double, triple, quadruple it, whatever you want. There's a path to 7 figures here. And let me tell you what I did. All I had to do was plug into the marketing system. It's very easy to follow. A lot of the stuff is done for you. Put people through this presentation, and what happens is the money just shows up on your front door, cashier's check, bank wire, sometimes even cash. Listen, it's very simple to do this. You just follow the marketing plan and the money's going to follow. I've gone from a regular income to making a high 6-figure income, and I'm on the path to 7 figures this year. It's very simple, easy to follow, and you too could be on the path to 6 and 7 figures. All you have to do is get in touch with the person that brought you onto this website. Listen, an average week for me is $6,500. Go ahead and do the math. That is an astounding amount of money. So I urge you to take a look at the $1 Million Money Machine, continue through this website, contact the person who gave you the website, and get started. Join today and get on the path to 7 figures just like everyone else on this site. Hey, it's Bill again from South Florida. Glad to talk to you.
It's not just our own products that we have for you to make money with. We've got something else for you. Because like we said, is everyone going to be interested in our opportunity? Of course not. But everyone we talk to is a business buyer. We can take all the people who actually said they weren't interested, and we can turn that into even more cash by marketing to them the lead generation and prospecting software that I told you about. You can send these people to your software page, and these people will buy that software because one thing we do know, everybody needs leads. They're in business and they need a great lead source, right? So guess what? We have members making between $3,000 and $11,000 in additional monthly income over and above what they make with the $1 Million Marketing Machine as a secondary source of cash from the people that said no. All they're doing is showing them the lead software, and they're making automatic sales. So we have one more way to monetize your list of leads here. So we're talking about generating 5 figures in your very first month. That's our goal for you. Now, even if we did nothing but allow you to join us and didn't give you any of the bonuses and extras I'm going to tell you about here in just a second, you could still make 5 figures in your very first month. But here's what we're going to do. We want to make it even a little bit easier for you. We've decided we're going to personally invest more into your starting up right now than you have to, and we're going to give you a setup bonus, all combined, worth anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000. Actually, it's worth way more than that with all the things we're going to give you added up, and let me explain that. If you make a commitment to get started at the $3,500 level or higher within the next 48 hours, I'm going to give you the lead generation software that will generate an unlimited number of leads for you every single day by the thousands. Plus, I'm going to give you access to our exclusive lead generation company, as well as give you your own branded $1 Million Marketing Machine website, in addition to all the exclusive features in our back office system, with me doing all the selling and telling and explaining for you using this entire marketing system. You're going to get all those things as a bonus at no additional cost if you make a commitment to get started within the next 48 hours. You're going to receive the entire system. Lead generation software, access to the lead generation company, access to the voice broadcasting system, your own branded website with a complete back office, as well as me doing these webinars for you night after night after night and selling and explaining for you at no additional cost. And last but not least, you'll also have access to our team leaders who will follow up with your prospects, answer their questions, and walk them through the enrollment process so you don't have to. This entire system, all of our tools are absolutely 100% included at no additional cost, but only if you make a commitment to get started at the $3,500 level or higher within the next 48 hours. Now, let's go over what we call the one-up pay plan. Now, part of our powerful structure here at the $1 Million Marketing Machine is our pay plan. It's called the one-up pay plan, and let me explain it to you if you don't know what it is. See, we have this incredible product line. It's educational, informational, and marketing materials that are teaching people very advanced marketing strategies and techniques. It's a great, incredible product line that the $1 Million Marketing Machine has here. It's highly regarded, and a lot of people want it, obviously. That's why we're charging so much for it. You can see all of our products by clicking on the link below the webinar here that says, click here to see the products. Again, you can check the products out after you watch the webinar. Go down below the webinar and click on the link that says click here to see the products link right below the webinar. Now with our pay plan, when you get started within our organization, you have to do what is called a qualification or a training sale, which means on your first sale, the profit from that sale goes up to your sponsor, so you wouldn't make any money from your first sale. That's why it's called a one-up. It's your qualification sale and it goes up to your sponsor. So on your first sale, you don't make any money. It would roll up, pass up one up to your sponsor, and your sponsor would keep that profit from your very first sale. That's how our pay plan operates with the $1 Million Marketing Machine. Now, this may sound like a bad thing to you, but I've only given you the beginning of the story. Let me finish it for you. It's what happens next here where you're going to see the incredible amount of income and leverage and power this pay plan has because of what happens from your second sale forward. Now let's say you got started with our team. I'm going to keep it real simple here. We have 6 different levels with the $1 Million Marketing Machine, from a $500 level all the way up to a $20,000 level. Now let's say you joined us at the $3,500 level and you already made your qualification or your one-up training sale. And let's be really conservative here. Let's say you plugged into our system and working really part-time, maybe just a handful of hours a week. You found 3 people that said yes to this opportunity, and all of them came in at your $3,500 level, the same level you came in at. That means you had 3 sales at $3,500 each. And actually, I did all the selling and explaining for you. But with these 3 sales in your first month, you would have made $10,500 with just these 3 enrollments. Not bad, right? So you're at the $3,500 level, you did your training sale, you had 3 sales, and you made $10,500. That's not bad with 3 sales. Remember with that guy that had 27 sales that I showed you earlier, how much he made? $2,700 for 27 sales. That's absolutely ridiculous. Well, with 3 sales, you just made $10,500. But that's not bad. But look at this. Look at the power and leverage of our one-up pay plan here, because in the one-up pay plan, your sales that you made, those 3 sales that you made in your first month, those people all owe you a sale, right? They owe you what's called a one-up training sale. So let's go to your second month, and let's say your second month you decided you took your $10,500 and you went on vacation and you didn't do any marketing. So you've got nothing coming. You didn't sell anything yourself. You didn't put anyone in the website because you were on vacation. So the 3 people that you brought aboard your first month, now each one of them has to give you a training or qualification sale, right, as their qualifier. That sale is going to bypass them. It's going to one-up to you. So even if you did nothing, and these 3 people did their qualification sale, just 1 sale each, let's use a middle-of-the-road example. They each did 1 sale of $3,500, so that's $3,500, and $3,500. That's an additional $10,500 of hands-off residual income that you receive just from their qualification sale. And that's if you did nothing. What if you were working your second month, and what if you made a couple of sales yourself too? You get an idea of the money potential here? Now, just using 3 people who did 1 sale each, plus your first 3 sales you did your first month there, you made $21,000 in your first 8 weeks from just 6 people. Remember the guy with the 47 signups? He made $4,700. Well, you just made, with 6 people, you made $21,000. How do you feel about high ticket now, huh? And you only found 3 of those people. So you see the amazing leverage of the one-up pay plan. It's absolutely incredible. Now let's talk about the bonuses we had mentioned. If you make a commitment to get started at the $3,500 level or higher within the next 48 hours, that means you call the person back that invited you to this webinar and you make a commitment. If you get started at the $3,500 level, the $6,500 level, or the $12,000 level, we are going to upgrade you to the next level. Plus, we're going to give you all the other bonuses we already talked about: the marketing software, access to the voice broadcasting system, the website, all the other bonuses at no additional charge. Let me repeat that one time for you. If you make a commitment to get started at the $3,500 level, the $6,500 level, or the $12,000 level within the next 48 hours, we're going to upgrade you to the next level, plus all the other bonuses we talked about earlier. This is absolutely huge. So let's review the bonuses. You're going to get your lead generation software. We usually make $300 selling this software all day long. Well, I'm going to cover the cost of the $300 for you. Special bonus number 2, you're going to get your own branded, custom branded $1 Million Marketing Machine website, as well as our complete back office with our secret vendor Rolodex and our $1 Million Marketing Blueprint. Now, it typically costs you more than $3,000 to build this website for yourself easily, and we sold them for as much as $7,000. So we're just going to say it's worth $497, but in truth, you know it's worth a lot more than that. You're going to get that as a bonus as well. We talked about the autoresponder series. It drives people back to the webinar. We're going to give you access to our special email partner to send all those follow-up emails for you automatically. These are proven to make sales for you follow-up email series. It's going to follow up with all your leads, telling them about the business and reminding them about your website and getting them back to this webinar. Our email partner has a 99% delivery rate, so your follow-up messages will get to your prospects' inboxes, increasing your sales, and our support team can set up all the emails for you. We're also going to give you our secret follow-up method. Nobody else in the industry is doing this, and we're not going to talk about it on this public webinar, but it's a secret follow-up method, and this little secret alone can double your $1 Million Marketing Machine income. And last but definitely not least, our huge positioning bonus. This is the kicker, folks. Once again, if you make a commitment to get started at the $3,500 level within the next 48 hours, we will upgrade you to the $6,500 level. Here's what that means to you. We're actually going to give you a huge positioning bonus starting with the $3,500 level. Join at the $3,500 level, and we're going to upgrade you to the $6,500 level, which means after your one-up training sale, you'll be making $6,500 checks. Or if you really want to step up and be a leader, if you're somebody who's ready to make 5 figures per sale, here's what you can do. You can start at the $6,500 level, and we're going to upgrade you to the $12,000 level. Or if you really want to play with the big boys, and yes, people do send us $12,000 for some of our product packages here, start at the $12,000 level, and you will automatically be upgraded to the elite $20,000 level. So it's up to you. Join at the $3,500 level, the $6,500 level, or the $12,000 level, and get upgraded to the next level. But you need to get back to the person that invited you to the webinar within the next 48 hours. You've just been offered a turnkey, ready-to-go business in a box. It's the easiest way to put 5 figures a month into your pocket. It's a top-tier program paying huge upfront profits. We have our secret lead generation system to contact 3,000 to 3,500 prospects or more per day for you. You have a full set of highly leveraged marketing tools, plus a zero explaining, zero selling, and zero closing marketing system. Your business in a box equals cashier's checks in your pocket. Again, I do all the selling, telling, and explaining on these webinars, and I'm going to send the prospects right back to you, ready to get started and get this system, and ready to send you a $3,500, $6,500, or $12,000 check. They're going to send it directly to you. At this point, you should be picking up the phone to get in contact with the person that invited you to this webinar so you can start receiving $3,500, $6,500, or even $12,000 cashier's checks immediately. All you need to do right now is get back with the person that invited you to this webinar by calling the voicemail hotline that you see right above the webinar here. They'll answer any final questions that you may have, and they'll help you get started right away. That concludes our presentation. I want to thank you for taking the time to be here, and I sincerely wish you and your family an incredibly blessed and prosperous week. Have a great day. Now call the person who invited you to this webinar right now.